Hey guys, welcome back to another Monster Hunter video. In my last video, I know it was pretty long with that certain guide video, but it was literally a video of me trying to help out the people who are new to the longsword or just new players in general. But for this one, I'm just going to be pretty short and sweet, just show off my equipment, my skills, because I assume for those who are looking for the biggest boost and with it, for your damage and affinity with the longsword, this is the one. And I actually... it is very possible to make. I want to let you guys know with that because I don't use any mods, cheats for my equipment. The reason why I say that because I see a lot of these content creators who have these talisman and certain equipment that seem kind of like unrealistic to get, or saying like, oh, it's fast or easy to make these sets. No, it's not. And with my set, it may be kind of hard as well, but once you actually have this, it's going to be worth it on the long run. For like anomaly quests, I'm able to go through the anomaly quests much quicker, especially if you're with the boys trying to hunt these afflicted monsters and such. It takes about only 5 to 10 minutes if they actually have good optimal gear. Because before, it used to take like 10 to 25 minutes depending, on how we play through these anomaly quests. So I hope this build actually really helps out a lot of you guys. So let's get right to it. So, again, we're using the Abyssal Flicker. It has negative affinity, so we want to boost that. Kaiser Crown, Arc Fiend. Now, for those who are seeing the Arc Fiend armor, it does not have the Curio ability at all. So... we're chilling, and it's just a normal armor piece that just has resentment, chain crit, and weakness exploit. So we're good. And Valstrax braces. Now it may be kind of hard to fight Valstrax, so just hunt with a group of people. I think it's easy to make the braces. Again, majority of these pieces should be okay to get. Like, it may take a little bit of farming to do, especially getting the Rathalos coil. You need its mantle, I think, so that was the hardest thing for me to get. For me in mantles, it's horrible. My luck, it just sucks. But yes, and just like in every meta build you probably see out there, yes, use this. It's actually very useful. It'll help the build. Now with the Petal Ace, a lot of people tend to use the Petal Ace that prioritizes attack, and if you want to have more attack, go for it. So switch up this Petal Ace, but personally I like my health up and defense up, especially if I'm constantly using this sort of build. I'm not a speedrunner, and like I build this set in mind for just to have the most all-around best damage build I can for this longsword. And I was very lucky with my talisman because it gave me a quick sheath level 3 with a stun resistance level 1, and it gave me a talisman, a decoration slot level 2. So I was very lucky and maxed out my quick sheath. It was like the most perfect talisman I have. But I used the level 2 decoration slots to have my evade extender to level 3, because if you look at my stats, look at it, great, right? And I'm maxed out like with the skills, with critical eye, critical boost, weakness exploit, and I'm able to put the attack boost to level 4. And by the way, if you put it to level 4, over level 4, 4 or over, your attack goes up by percentages instead of by just points. So I get a plus 5% attack damage along with a plus 7 bonus. So again, if you have more slots to use, put up your attack, but again, if I didn't have that extra slot in my talisman for that level 2, I wouldn't have evade extender at level 3, honestly. So you may have 2 in your build, but there is a talisman. Again, I know I was very lucky with this talisman. It may you might have this sort of talisman in your game. This is I assume this is a very rare talisman to get. So there is another talisman I do have from high rank where it does provide quick sheath level 2 with the same decoration slot level 2 of what it provides. So I just honestly put my quick sheath decoration slot on the level 2 slot. But the thing is, again, you won't have evade extender level 2, so maybe, again, use my armor, my sets as reference as much as you can. Maybe you could work around that somehow in some sort of way. But yeah, these are all the skills I have. Honestly, I did not expect to max out on critical eye, attack boost, or I mean, I didn't max out on attack boost, but I think level 4 is pretty good for what it is. And then critical boost, weakness exploit, quick sheath level 3, evade extender level 3, and then I have stun resistance, speed sharpening, free meal. Now with free meal, I personally like using it, but again, you could probably use those level 1 decoration slots for speed sharpening and stun resistance. You don't really need free meal at all. But personally, I like using it. So I guess it's time to show off the DPS of what this longsword build can do. And again, I really do hope this set really helps you guys with your DPS, because again, my purpose to make these sort of build videos or guide videos is to give it to just the average player and utilize it so they could utilize it to their advantage, you know? Have the best experience they can with their builds. So yes, let's see the first swing with a longsword. Already 363 damage with just the drawn double slash. Here are my skills. I'm pretty sure you guys know what you're doing. That's why you're here on this video. So I'm not gonna really go into basis of that. But let's just build up the damage on here. Look at this. Every time you swing, you just see hundreds of damage on screen. I love it. It's great. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Look at Sakura slash 2. 100 per hit. Oh my goodness. That is just great. Okay. So we have our spirit gauge on red. See, what was crazy about earlier when you saw my first swing is that literally my spirit gauge wasn't even on red, and I was already hitting for 300 in one swing. So let's see the Spirit Reckoning on its final hit, because that's when it does the most damage. Oh yeah, wait, we have to wait for it to boost up. Alright, so let's see this. Look at that, it's like almost 200 per damage. 492, almost reaching 500. That is just purely insane. Let's see that like one more time, so we can actually see it on the stats. Look, it's like 200 per hit. Oh, that hit for 300. That hit for 300. Come on. But yes, it basically 1500 total damage when doing the Spirit Reckoning combo. But I'm pretty sure you want to see the big damage when it comes to this. I'm pretty sure this hits for 1900. Let's see. There you go. It's a beast of a build. Again, I did not expect this build was possible, but it is. There you go. Here are the skills. One more time to look at it. Here are the stats. Oh, my attack went up. It's part of, I guess, my the training room, I guess. And yeah, like it's a fun build to use. Again, for anomaly, using this build against you know, in these anomaly quests, normally, you know, when I'm with the boys, they take about, you know, before we had these optimal builds, like these crazy builds, I mean, not optimal, like these crazy builds, it took about like 10 to like 25 minutes depending on how we play and depending what monster it was, because again, we didn't have like crazy builds yet. But now that we do, and we have like we do decent damage, you know, on these monsters and these anomaly quests. These quests now take about 5 to 10 minutes, depending again on what monster it is and depending on how we play. So again, I hope this build really helps you guys on quests. And again, I did not try to copy any sort of meta build in some sort of way, but I guess I did. You know, by looking at the stats and stuff, it's just so meta. It looks so meta. So again, I hope you find this very useful, because again, just having all these pieces, I didn't think it was actually possible. So Alright guys, dropping a like is very much appreciated. Also, subscribing for more Monster Hunter content. More will come soon in the future. And also, just thank you again for all the love and support in these type of videos. Hope to see y'all soon. There will be more variety of videos also other than Monster Hunter. So, peace out. See you soon.